ninth grade English class, where you'll learn how to change a tire, how to cook a gourmet meal, and how to commit tax evasion. You know, I could have just shoehorned this story into the next My Thoughts on School video, but I thought it was good enough to be deserving of its own video, so here we are. So, it was an average day in my ninth grade English class, and everybody was just going through the motions. Reading, writing, studying the intricacies of tax forms, you know, that sort of thing. Then, the teacher makes an announcement.
Okay, class, because all of this channel's content does nothing but contribute to the raging dumpster fire that is social media, we're gonna write an essay about some random subject that you'll never use as an adult.
Okay, because I don't want to subject you to the horrible AI voice any longer, I'll just explain how the project worked. We all had to write an essay in a group of 4, and in addition to getting the entire class period to work on it, we were also allowed to contact each other after school since it wasn't due until the next class. I wasn't usually up for group projects, considering how I was never good at teamwork, but I decided to give this a shot to see how it would go. My group consisted of myself, the 2 girls at my table, and a guy who joined us from another table because the people at his table decided to ditch him for whatever reason. Once we had our little quartet, we split up the work accordingly and got to writing, and I, being such a perfect guy and all, wrote my portion of the essay at lightning speed and had it finished well before class was over. However, when the time to stop did come, we all gave our phone numbers to one of the girls and parted ways with the agreement that she would call everybody that night to finish the essay. When I got home later that day, I decided to sit around and wait for the call so we could finalize everything and submit the essay for a grade worthy of bragging rights. And so I waited, and waited, and waited, and ate dinner, and waited, and showered, and waited, and went to bed, and waited some more. I never got the phone call. She forgot to call everybody. Anyway, next class period, we all regrouped, and I asked the girl responsible for contacting about the lack of said contact. Hey, why didn't you call us to do the essay? Did you forget? What? No, she and I did it that night and we submitted it. Wait, what? So yeah, apparently this goober somehow thought it would be a good idea to call only 1 out of 3 people. She finished, revised, and submitted the entire group project with only half of the group. How did it never occur to her that having the girls finish the essay behind the guys' backs might not be the best idea? How? And do you want to know the best part? We ended up getting a 70 on the assignment. For anybody watching this outside of the United States, that's a C. I never got to view what anybody else wrote, but whatever the 2 of them did ended up tanking the entire grade for all 4 of us. So kudos to you 2 for being so foolish. Here, as a reward, take an unbaked cookie without the chocolate chips. I don't care how many war crimes I'm committing by giving you this. You deserve it. Thankfully, my mom wasn't very happy when I told her that a couple of my own teammates went behind my back and submitted a flawed group project without my knowledge or consent, and just like that, my teacher let me do a redo of the project by myself. And guess what? I got a 90. That's an A. You know, I'm still thinking about the other guy in our group who got screwed over. I feel kind of bad for him. Well, by submitting my own essay, I at least got the comfort of knowing that the group's bad grade wasn't my fault, so that's nice. Anyway, how's your pizza? I know it's a veggie pizza, and I apologize for that, but considering how this group project experience left a bad taste in my mouth, now I get to leave a bad taste in yours. Enjoy! Also, if you have any stories about school that you'd like to share, feel free to in the comments. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I hope you have a good day, and you should always remember to brush your teeth. Hey, you know how people are always saying that AI is reliable and does research?
Stick Dude is super cool and you should subscribe to him because he is the awesomest.
They might be right.
JK, he's a poopy head.